Hello, everyone, and blessed be. Welcome back to Charmed, a Let's Play series. My name is Joe, also known as StonedSims, and who we are looking at today is Tia. Tia is your run-of-the-mill girl. She like to, party, of course, like any other person that's in college, but she's mainly just trying to stay on top of her grades and also deal with what's going on in her personal life. And if you don't know by now, what's going on in her personal life is that her mom just died a few months ago. Her sister, her older sister, her eldest sister, I like to point out, moved back into the manor and has pretty much propositioned her and her other sister to kind of figure out what they want to do. Do they want to stay where they are now, that which ultimately means that the house will be sold, or do her and her older sister move back into the manor and deal with all the bills and everything that comes with everyday adult life? She really don't know what she want to do. Her sister gave her this proposition last night, and she's just like freaking out. If you really want to know the truth about it, so she just wants to figure out, okay, what do I do? How do I get there? And why would I need to be there? That's really just how it is at this point. So we're just going to go ahead and just jump right into the gameplay and figure out what is going on with Miss Tia for the day. So it is 8 o'clock. Her first class that she has today is at 9:30. So actually, she has a couple days. Honestly, her next class isn't until tomorrow. So we're definitely gonna give today um just a rest. And we see her roommate here. Her roommate, we like to call her roommate Mitzi because honestly, her real name is just entirely too hard to pronounce. So we're just gonna go ahead and call her Mitzi. So she's just gonna go ahead and give her good old roommate a hug because they are good Judies, and it's really good, just to keep that relationship going. I know, sis. You're hungry. I understand. We're definitely gonna go ahead and get you some food after we, chat with our friend a little bit. What the heck was that? Oh my goodness. Oh, my head feels like it's about to explode. Oh no. See, I have never experienced such, I don't know, visuals in my head. Like I can't even have a conversation with her right now. Like my head is just like going crazy. You know what? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a shower, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to my sister's house, and we're gonna have. I just need somebody to talk to about this because I don't even know what the heck is going on. Maybe Lucy is right. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm just tripping because honestly, this should not. I don't. I can't even explain what I saw. Let me just go ahead and have her use the restroom before she makes some breakfast real quick. Um, I know you want to make some breakfast. I understand because I want you to make some breakfast too because you're hungry. So let's switch over to Lucia, also known as Lucy. Lucy is the middle sister between Lena and Tia. She is very family oriented. She's just like her mother actually when it comes to that department. Like she loves to make sure that her family sticks together. Whenever there's any issues between her older sister Lena and her younger sister Tia, she kind of sits them down always and try to mediate the situation. Now, with her being so on the fence between her two sisters, of course, her older sister being the idol of her eye, she didn't really want to make her sister mad. And based off of the conversation that she and her other sister had with Lena yesterday, she kind of made it upon or took it upon her own decision to say, okay, you know what? It's okay. I'll move back into the house. We should all move back into the house to help Lena out. And of course, this is the family home. We want to make sure that this family home stays with us for generations more to come. The only thing is, she hasn't told Tia that. She's not quite sure how Tia is going to take that conversation because Tia is really set on being at school, being away. Because honestly, who wouldn't want to be away at this point? So she's going to have a conversation with Tia and just let her know where she's at. All right, so it is the next morning, and we are back. Excuse the missing leg, but we are back with Lena, and it is Harvest Fest, which is, I guess, okay. It's good for them. They didn't really have too many plans for today, just more so getting their work done, anything that's left over. I know Tia's starting classes today, which is really, really good, even on Harvest Fest, because college students do not rest. But we're definitely going to take this opportunity to speak to Lena, or what Lena don't know is what Lena doesn't know is that Tia and Lucy are going to take this opportunity to talk to her because Tia is still feeling kind of anxious about this vision, I guess. I guess we can call it a vision. She doesn't know how to feel. She believes that there is somehow, some way, it's real. So the best way to have this conversation, or just the best way to kind of see if it's true or not, is to get it off her chest, talk to Lena about it, even talk to Mitzi if she have to. Tia's going downstairs to box, but we actually need her to come over here and have a conversation with Lena, and then we're also going to have Lucy come over here and have a conversation. Even though Lucy, in a sense, feel like that Tia is somewhat being delusional, she still wants to, of course, come to a compromise and believe her for a second. So she believes that she just needs to talk to Lena, have the three of them come down to a conclusion, and see what happens. So now we have the three of them having a conversation. Um, where are you going, sis? You're not fat. Sit down. You're not fat. But yeah, so now we have the three of them having a conversation. Um, Lucy is going to speak up, or start the conversation off, basically. She's gonna say, "Hey, Tia has something that she want to say. She has yesterday when she was at school, she noticed something that was kind of off, and she wasn't really sure what to think about it. So, Tia, this is your opportunity. Tell her what you saw." And immediately, Tia's just like, "Okay, so this is what I saw."
I saw when I hugged my friend Mitzi, my roommate, I saw that I saw her dying. I saw someone kill her, and I don't know who it was, why it was, or what's going on here, but it has me nervous, and I don't know what to think about it. And I told Lucy about it, and Lucy kind of shrugged it off, said that I need some sleep. I had a full night's rest now, but I still kind of feel the same way. I feel anxious, I feel worried, and I was wondering if you can kind of, help.
And Lena's just like,
Okay, so there's something that I have to tell you guys. So a couple nights ago, after you guys had left during the really bad thunderstorm, I went into the attic. It felt like a dream, but I went into the attic and something felt weird. I was saying words I really didn't understand, and it just felt really weird.
so what they are going to do is they're actually all going to go ahead and go upstairs into the attic and see what was going on, like what Lena's talking about. So Lucy and Tia and Lena move into the attic, which oddly enough they have not seen in such a long period of time. Like they haven't seen this attic since they were children, and here they are in the attic once again. So Lena walks right over to the book and just says,
Okay, so this is what I saw, um, and it's still on the page that I was reading, like in this night and in this hour. Like, what is this about?
and at this point, Lucy thinks that Tia and Lena are crazy. So at this point in time, Lena kind of believes exactly what Tia is saying. To go ahead and invite her friend over so they can have a conversation, so the three of them can have a conversation with her, and of course, keep her eyes or their eyes on her. So the three sisters are finally dressed, and it's time to call over Mitzi and see what is going on. So let's go ahead and give her a call. We're just gonna say, "Hey, me and the family are having dinner." We definitely feel like that just to make sure that things remain consistent with the story. We're gonna go ahead and have Lucy go in here and cook a grand meal. So we're gonna have turkey dinner. So we're just gonna have her, feel a little comfortable as she comes into the house. Let's have. Pretty sure she's gonna be knocking on the door here soon. So she's here. Let's have friendly introduction. Sure. Oh yeah. Well yeah, we can definitely have Lena meet up with her. So come on in. Let's have a seat. Sit together. Um, we have her still in the kitchen cooking. Where did she go? Hey, Mitzi. Yeah. So I think it's only proper since Tia is the one that is having all these issues, and that she should have the conversation with Mitzi. So yeah, we can definitely go ahead and have a light conversation. Let's see. And of course, she wants to start talking about dead things immediately. Of course. So, because Tia has no tact whatsoever, the first thing that really jumps out her mouth is more like a slip, and she says,
So, do you plan on dying later?
and of course, Missy thinks this is a joke. Like,
No, girl. What are you talking about? I don't think I'm gonna die later.
and Tia immediately retreats because at this point she's just like, what did I just say? So I think we should have Lena, who has a little bit more sense than Tia, have a conversation with um had that conversation with Mitzi, even though she's just getting to know her. And, she starts the conversation off really light, just trying to jump in there.
How's everything going? I'm Lena. I am Tia's older sister.
Tia's like, yeah, that's my older sister. Yeah. And Lena's just like, okay, chill out, sis. I got this. Let me take care of this.
So, Mitzi, how are things going in your life? How are things at school? Did you hear that Tia wants to move back in?
And Tia's just like, I didn't want to tell her just yet, but we're gonna get on that conversation. We're gonna get on that conversation.
Dinner's gonna be served really soon, so you can definitely eat some dinner.
And Tia's just like, yeah, dinner, food, yay, great. You should definitely do that. But then she slips up and says it again. So have you met anybody new? And she walks away at that point. Like, what do you mean have I met anybody new? And Lena really wants Tia to just chill out. Like, let me take care of this. We're gonna make sure that everything runs smoothly. So just stop. Just stop. So Lucy hasn't seen her yet. So we're gonna have Lucy get introduced to Mitzi wherever Mitzi might be. Where did Mitzi go? Come here, Mitzi, girl. Where you at? Where did you go? Did she go upstairs? And I think it's just proper because of the fact that this, locked door for everyone but household members, because nobody should be up in the attic, um, if they don't live there. So where did Mitzi go? Did she leave? Well, there's only one true way of settling this. We're all going to just sit together. There's only one true way of settling if she left or not. She was in our basement. That's not weird. Okay, so I think it is Lucy's turn to try to not, mess everything up, I guess you could say. So we're going to do a friendly introduction. Hey, how are you? And Missy's like, I'm great. Thank you for asking. Missy turn around and look at T and say, hey, your family is like dope. They're really nice.